Morning guys, how you doing? Today is Wednesday, May 1st. Happy Beltane. We love May. Okay, so it is the 5th month. The 5, 6, 7, 8, 17. Okay, 5th month, 8th universal month. And of course, we're still in the 12 universal year. So 5 is about change. It's about boundaries, healthy self-esteem. It's about confidence. And it's also about gifts and surprises. So all month, you might get a whole lot of surprises. Not necessarily all good ones. And the universal month is 8. So that is about legacy. It's about power. It's also about it's 8th house, the ability to cope with life. Okay, so some people will surprise you by being able to do that, and others will not so happily surprise you with not being able to do that. Okay, so where are we at? Let me check where we're at here. Oh, Moon is in Aries. Saturn retrograde conjuncts Pluto retrograde. And then Mercury in Aries squares the North Node and the South Node at 21 degrees. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so numbers of the day. 1 and 18. 1 is, creating magic. It's the self. It's independence. It's you. It's also a new beginning. And 18 is about setting the example. Ooh, not the coffee. Setting an example through healing. It's also a purge. It's unconditional love. And it's also about power within the self. Self-power. And then we have 20, 21, 21, and 23. So there's a new balance, a new harmony, or a new partnership or a new team that is creating some healing in the self and giving you back your power by having a relationship in a specific way. And it has to do with number 23, having confidence, okay, asserting your boundaries, being in harmony with what you know, okay, about yourself and about this team that you're in. And then, of course, we have 21, 21, which is, oh, 2 5s today. Nice. We like 2 5s. Okay, 21 is the number, for me, it's the world. It's authenticity. It's having unlimited options when you're coming from a genuine place. It's about 2 people beginning afresh. It's everything coming together, the way that you communicate, the way you talk, the way you listen. And it also equals 3. So this could be, this is about something that's more joyful. All right, guys, let's see what the cards have in store for us. They've been telling me some weird things lately. But you know me, they used to tease me and call me Elvira in high school, Mistress of the Dark. That's because nothing scared me, and I think actually they were scared of me. Whatever, dude. Yeah, they used to tease me and call me Elvira. It used to irritate the shit out of me. But yeah, I don't resonate with her name or her ridiculousness, but Mistress of the Dark, yes, that is a title that I can embody. And then I have other people that call me Wonder Woman. Okay, so this card is saying it wants a clarifier from here, and we'll pull that in a minute. We'll just leave that there. So the moon in Aries it's courageous. It's stepping up and being a leader. Aries is hero energy, driven, also optimistic, but open to change. It's fighting spirit. Okay, flip side, aggression, being impatient, being opinionated, domineering, trying to have control or power over another one. It also resonates with being impulsive, not speaking, not thinking before you speak or act. It's also associated with nervousness, being high-strung, or short attention span. Saturn retrograde conjuncting Pluto. Excuse me, guys. This is it occurs every 92 years, basically once every 100 years. So it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It is unpredictable. I almost wanted to sing "Unpredictable, that's what you are." I know, it's really dumb. Okay, Saturn is is spanking, it's karma. Pluto is change, it's death, it's transformation, it's power and regeneration. Okay, so a lot of the Saturn retrograde conjuncting Pluto, this is the preview. Okay, we did have a previous preview with the moon conjuncting them, but I think it's, if I remember correctly, I think it's next year in the beginning of 2020 that this has some outstanding effects. I was looking at it, and because it's going retrograde, it's going to move. This is the closest that they're going to come, with Saturn at 20 degrees and Pluto at 23. Then they're going to go their separate ways. For now, but I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to be coming back, and it's going to be effective like all next year. It's Pluto, like I said, Pluto is the death, the end, and then Saturn is the, you're getting too old for this shit. Are you going to change, or are you going to stay the same, And then the Mercury in Aries squaring the North Node in Cancer and South Node in Cancer, what that represents is there's a possibility that some type of communication could change your life, or seeing something could change your life. Traveling somewhere could change your life, and I mean in terms of accident, because Mercury is associated. This kind of acts like Mercury retrograde, so you could find that you're being misunderstood, or you just can't communicate the correct way, and of course, like I said, the accidents. I actually got that yesterday when I was doing the reading. I don't like that shit. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, let me have a clarifier. They're already expecting me, these guys. All right. Well, we shall leave that there. Actually, no, I don't want to leave that there. Wait a minute, guys. Did I even shuffle this? Sorry about that. I was trying to get a clarifier for this Nine of Wands reverse that came out. And one card picked out and landed on this deck. Why am I having so much trouble today? It must be that Mercury, that Mercury transit. Damn it, screwing shit up. Yeah, it's basically like a Murphy's Law. So, take extra precautions if you're around vehicles and you're walking. Please pay attention. Be aware of your surroundings. If you're driving, don't let anything distract you. Because there's going to be a lot of near misses. If you guys pay attention, what is going on? There's going to be a lot of near misses. It's like you're avoiding a tower moment by just simply paying attention. And with the, with the Saturn and Pluto conjunction on the same day, if you don't pay attention, if you're not aware of your surroundings, you will have some consequences that you will have to deal with. All right, guys. Can we clarify the Nine of Wands reverse, please? Clarify. Okay, we got the clarification on that. I will get to that in a second. Okay, first card. Nine of Wands reverse, discipline. So there could be some of you guys that are lacking in discipline, or you could literally be having trouble with boundaries. Should I make them stop there? Should I allow this? Or how far should I go? There's some of you who don't feel like being committed to anything. This feels like Sagittarius. Everything feels like Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, see, Sagittarius, Moon in Sagittarius. Non-committal, not, kind of wanting to be free. There's this urge to be free of obligations. This is definitely, this feels like Saturnian energy to Saturn. For some of you guys, you were never raised with a father, or you did not get to know your father. If you're raising children, you're a single parent. For a lot of you guys, you were raised in a home where you felt like you were severely lacking. Ten of Pentacles, not feeling like you have all the bases covered, not feeling supported. These two together make me feel like you feel like you're swaying in the wind. You're hanging from a tree, holding onto a rope with one hand. 1111. It's like you're being left out to fend for yourself is basically what I'm getting from this. Some of you guys are like, how far will I go to get some help? Should I ask for help? Who can I get help from? And for others, you don't have anybody to help you. That's why you feel all alone. You're never alone, guys. Okay? First thing, you are never alone. Some of you guys are not... you can't take care of your normal everyday things because you just don't have the money. You don't have anybody to cover you. You don't have any backup. And the funds are dwindling. So you're definitely feeling limited or restricted. For some of you guys, you could have spent too much money already and you're feeling like crap. I gotta, tighten the purse strings. I only got this much left. Yeah, you could have squandered some money, some resources that you had. You could have squandered something that you had put on the side. You were saving it for something and you ended up having to spend it to cover your bases. Very Jupiter and Sagittarius. And most likely you either spent it on yourself or you spent it on somebody who was... visiting or vacationing or some kind of guests or visitors. You spent a lot of money and the wallet is very, very thin. Okay, next cards. Prince of Cups, Princess of Discs, and Princess of Swords. Wow. Okay, so we have three immature energies. First of all, we've got Prince Charming. Then we have Miss Practical. Miss Sweet, Kind, and Practical, and then Princess of Swords. Ideas. So what I'm seeing here is we have a couple. Doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. Could be a business partnership. Could be a love and business partnership. What I see here is somebody who's very charming. Who has a lot of energy, but this is internal. This is magnetism. They're attracted to the Princess of Discs because she's kind, generous, vibrates high already. There's a certain admiration, and being that one is immature, they're learning how to love themselves so they can love you because they already have stars in their eyes. This could absolutely be love at first sight with the Venus and Aries Venus being in Aries at the moment. It could absolutely be love at first sight. So this is like the prince sees the princess and instantly falls in love kind of deal. Yesterday I was channeling Tale as Old as Time. The Beauty and the Beast kind of deal. Prince Charming. This one is very possessive. The Prince of Cups is very possessive over the princess. The princess is generous, uses the law of attraction, vibrates really high, can get anything she needs. People give her gifts, and she in turn is generous and gives out as much as she gives, because she understands whatever she puts out in the form of energy, time, money, ideas, attention, it comes back to you threefold in Wiccan, right? It always comes back. Now, I know I kept hearing this for the last hour. Why don't you come back? Please hurry. Why don't you come back? Please hurry. Come back and stay for good this time. Come back and stay. Okay, that was Paul Young. It was really weird because I didn't feel like... I felt like it was a love relationship at first, but then I was like, wait a minute. No, he's like begging her to come back. This is not appropriate. So if there's somebody that you're having a fight with, please do not beg. Do not beg. Let them go. Do not beg for them to come back. You are better than that, okay? First of all, I just wanted to mention that. And then there's others who, like I said, don't have money to meet their obligations, and they're like... Energy, why don't you come back? Please hurry. They're waiting for their money to come back. So it almost feels like the princess is waiting for the prince to give back to her when she's been the one kind in giving. So she's learning how to build an empire. She's learning something financial. She could be studying, she could be training, she could be trying something new, she could be just slowly building her empire through a business. What is this? Oh, I'm like, where'd that card come from? Okay, and the Princess of Swords, both of you guys are peeking in on each other. Princess of Swords is about information, ideas. It's also watch your ideas. Somebody could be spying. Okay, and this spying theme has come up quite a bit. We're being watched. You're being watched. I can't tell you by who, because for some it's multiple entities. But what I'm seeing here is both of you guys are coming out of the stage of protecting anything. Okay, you're opening up, being vulnerable. You're no longer protecting how you feel. You're opening up and communicating with each other. And now there's no, I want to say there's no emotion behind it, but no, you're able to speak in a way that's not a fight, you know. Instead of, you know, coming home and going, fuck, I had the worst day, and then projecting and not saying anything and being mad at your partner, blaming them, taking it out on them, projecting on them. That's long gone. Those days are long gone now. That is now in the past, okay? Both of you guys are learning how to communicate with each other in terms of your needs, okay? One needs love, the other one needs to build an empire behind them, okay? And together you guys are pooling your resources. You guys could also be having a discussion. A discussion about love and finances. What kind of ideas do they have? Eagle soar. So it appears that the prince needs love. They're very possessive and protective of you, but it's kind of like, it's because they're consumed by your beautiful energy. They like it and they want some more of it. So yeah, you guys could definitely be peeking in on each other, like the divine male or the divine female can drive by and peek at the building where you work, wondering what they're doing, looking over your text messages, looking at old pictures. If you work on social media, they're watching you. They're observing your work. They're observing what you do and how you do it. They're admiring your craft and your quality of craftsmanship. You both admire the quality of each other's craftsmanship in what you guys do separately. It does not appear that you guys do the same thing, but you guys are working on communication together and sharing ideas. So this appears to be very intelligent conversation. It does not feel like bitching, even though the Princess of Swords is my bitch card. Okay, reverse. Somebody's getting some downloads. 5 of Wands, 9 of Discs, 6 of Swords, Hangman, and 3 of Swords reversed. Okay. When I get them reversed, that means it takes probably about 2 or 3 days, and then this information is released or purged or accessed, or these events happen. I don't think these, let's see. 5 of Wands is about defeat. It's competition, conflict, and fighting. This is my projection card. They stop blaming others. That's changing. Their depression or sadness or the feeling of being let down is projected. I think I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, the Saturn conjunct Pluto retrograde. Here's Jupiter retrograde right here. 9 of Pentacles. The conflict can also be an inner conflict. Okay, they could be fighting with themselves to do the right thing. And then we have 9 of Pentacles. Okay, abundance will come when you settle this conflict within the self and take back your energy, thereby taking back your power. When you take back your power, you can harness it to manifest. Until then, this conflict, either internal or external, will take all your energy. Okay, so also too, other people could try and attack you at this time. They could come and want to fight with you in an attempt to get your energy, or in an attempt to feel more powerful by dominating you. 6 of Swords, karmic lesson, something from the past thinking, remembering. So with the Saturn conjunct Pluto retrograde, basically you're looking over the things in the past, things that you shouldn't have spent so much energy on, the things that made you sad, the things that still make you sad today. What do you need to get rid of? What has been sucky bitching your energy for as long as you can remember? Okay, that's what this karmic lesson is. You must learn not to stay in this energy. Okay, you got to regenerate, recover, and come from a different energy. This is definitely a purging. All 3 of these equal 20. Okay, so it's a process. It's a purging to gain clarity over past life lessons, things you've done in the past that you shouldn't have, things that you can no longer put energy towards, okay, because they hurt you in the present and it keeps you from creating your future. Hangman, you have to surrender, okay? So you were an asshole. So you were a bitch. That was then. This is now. You're not that same person. This is not that same situation. The person that you wronged is not the same person, okay? You've grown, okay? This is all still in your head. You have to forgive yourself. If you don't forgive yourself, you will experience nothing but pain and heartache, okay? Of course, This is already your past pain, trauma, and heartache. For some of you guys, somebody wanted to be single because there was just too much fighting, or they're pitying themselves, victim mentality, poor me, he did this to me, pointing the fingers and blaming, okay? When you, even though, yes, somebody could have hurt you really badly, when you're going, he did this, no matter what, you are still pointing the fingers and you are still blaming. That is just as bad as projection. Remember, we are a reflection of others. We reflect back, we mirror them, they mirror us. So when you're saying this person did this thing wrong, well, how did you choose to react to it? That would be where you were wrong, okay? There's going to be consequences for every bad thing in the past. There are consequences unless you make peace with this pain, with this trauma, with this sorrow. Ace of Wands and Ten of Wands. Wow, a fresh new start, beginning. If I'm not mistaken, wait, hold on. I gotta check something. I thought, I keep seeing triangles, the trines in my head. It keeps telling me trine. There's like three trines this month, and I think they're all different signs, like earth, water, and fire. Yeah, it should be wind. I don't know. I'll have to double check. Like I says, I'm 2 weeks ahead, so I can't even remember. Somebody asked me this morning, what's in the stars for this week? And I'm like, hell, I don't know. Shit, I'm already on next week. Go outside and look at my horoscope. Guys, I can't repeat it. Go watch the video or go watch it in the window. I really don't have time to read the horoscope of the day to you. That's why I put it out for you to view the media in your own time. So Ace of Wands was about moving. Okay, and a lot of you guys, there was something that you were beginning to do. Could be business, could be some kind of project, could be moving. A lot of you guys were moving. There was a lot of moving. This is a physical traveling, okay? And it was really, really stressful. It was stressful for a little bit. I have a feeling that's what this... that's what made this person, besides the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Something about the conjunction. You thought you were going to go do something. You had this all planned. You're getting ready to move on it. You were beginning to move on it. And then all of a sudden, you were kind of stressed. You had this rushed, hurried feeling. You were trying to make a deadline or trying to hurry up and finish something. Like I was saying, in a rush, in a hurry, being pushed, and it was very stressful and intense. Well, I felt like that was a karmic lesson, something that you had to overcome and not project to your partner, right? That's what this is. There was an opportunity to learn, and somebody learned, okay? They're very sorry about how they previously acted, but no more. They've put down that burden, and they're going to begin putting down that burden. Oh, I see that. Ten of Wands is also oppression. Some of you guys were moving because somebody wanted to assert their power or their authority over you. They're trying to make you, I want to say, sub-level. It's like you weren't enough. They treated you like you were beneath them. They had all the power. So you wanted to move. But the actual moving became a burden. Or the actual business became a burden. Or in the middle of moving or starting this, there's something that happened. Something holding you back from moving forward, moving in, moving out, moving forward, beginning a business. Let's see. I never did clarify for the Nine of Wands, yeah. Not being limited, not being supported. Discipline, non-committal. Okay, so this floating free here, what I said was a Jupiter retrograde, spending too much money, or not having enough money, being limited in the home. For some reason, we had the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of you guys, the ways that we were limited was in resources. One person was putting in too much, and it was like, for me, Three of Pentacles is working together on finances in a relationship, but it's half of Six of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving. So this is giving. Just one person was just giving, one person was just receiving. It was like, oh, and this is reversed too. This is 2 9s. So somebody was greedy. Somebody was using you. They're using you for your resources, kept you limited so you could not progress forward. It was a burden. For some of you guys, there's a baby coming and it's kind of unseating you. Oh my God, how are we going to pay for this baby? And you're literally freaking out. Okay, you need to control yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Take me time and go think about what your responsibilities are, okay? Because you're not thinking right now. You're worried more about the money aspect of it. For some of you guys that are single parents, yeah, you're worried about taking care of this child on your own. The other person is not helping you with resources. And it's almost too much to bear. Okay, I'm going to get off of that. 9 of Hermit, Princess of Cups, Mentor of Swords, 5 of Cups, and Temperance. Okay, so this is a lesson. Somebody, class was in session, and it looks like they learned because we have another Hermit. This one's not reversed, so for this situation. For this one, there's been a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to control the self, a lot of finding that the Hermit is self-mastery, but it's also about trying to distinguish what is truly your blessing. Realizing that you truly have blessings and being grateful. Coming from a place of unconditional love. Okay, 9 and then Princess of Cups. Unconditional love. Princess of Cups is viewing love from a fresh perspective. Okay, so after some consideration, you're not going to close yourself up. Even though you've had these horrible things, you're beginning to open up and you're trying your best to stay open and believing that you're capable of, that you deserve love, that you deserve to receive now after a period of being taken for a ride. Mentor of Swords. I have to read this, guys. I have not memorized it yet. It is the voice of air. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This is a spiritual person who uses intellect in service to divine, not to attack unity. Yeah, that's why you're coming to this place, trying to come from a place of gratitude, okay, because one love. You are love, so you must be love. This is a lesson. You're promoting unity. You're promoting union. So after a period of someone being selfish, they're now realizing that they have to stay open and promote unity instead of this is yours and this is mine. This is us. This is ours. This is we. Not just a single person, although you are to be independent, or interdependent is the better word. This is working towards interdependence, the happy medium between independence and dependent or codependent. Codependent is like negative. It's a negative on the scale, guys. Okay, so this is a lesson about strength and limitations of the intellect. Okay, your mind is powerful. How much can you take? Can you master it? Can you still show love and not let this emotions cloud your compassionate feelings? There we go. This Mentor of Swords can also be a sudden physical violence from rushing a conclusion, like, fuck you, I'm out, I'm getting the fuck out of here, and, you know, big fight, hoo-hoo here, and somebody's leaving. It could be ending the relationship. It can be sexual assault. It can be domestic violence, all the way up to murder. Okay, that is a possibility here. That's not going to happen. With this particular reading, I don't see that happening. What I see is somebody cleaning house, literally and figuratively. They're cleaning house, clearing the decks for something real and of their own creation. Being responsible for their reality, consciously creating and being responsible in that way, where before they're recognizing that they weren't. Okay, disappointment. Yeah, see, where before they didn't. This is baggage. This is sorrow about relationships of the past that didn't work out. That's not going to happen this time. You know why? Because it's time for balance. It's time to find the in-between. You've seen what your past actions have produced. You see what is happening now. You're trying to bring that into the now. That's not going to happen. There needs to be something right in the middle. Okay, you can't be the victim. You can't be the abuser. You can be neither. Okay, you have to come from I want to say even, temperance, a tempered place. Okay, even, being even tempered. Flowing back and forth, balancing, working together. And it is time. There is a time coming up, and you know, it's always according to your natal chart. Okay, so somebody is waiting to unite with you. They're promoting unity. They're not going to let you go. They want to have everything with you, but this time they want to give everything to you instead of taking from you. But you're like, yeah, I've got my own castle. I don't want what you have. I want you. I don't care what you have. You're my soulmate, okay? I've been with you before in other lives. I see you in my dreams. When I look at you, I feel nothing but adoration and admiration, and it flows both ways. Queen of Swords is about fighting for an idea. No, not fighting for an idea. Excuse me. The Queen of Swords is... God, did I just go freaking blank? Queen of Swords is independence. Excuse me. Okay, so basically you want to be with this person, but you need to be free. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys that real love sets you free. So they're saying, I love you, you're my soulmate, but I have to have my own independence. I have to have my own space. Give me the space I need so we can come back together and unite. So a lot of you guys are feeling this pull to unite with your soulmates or twin flames, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is you think you are. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which is about courage. The courage to create and maintain a harmony in this unity. The courage to finally come together in more ways than one. I know that was a dumb laugh. The courage to hold yourself to these boundaries. These are personal fences. So somebody is working hard to allow the other person to be free, even though they're in a relationship. Okay. Judgment, Eight of Swords, and the Lovers. Yeah, there's some karma going on here. This is karma. Sometimes it's a wake-up call, and for those of you who are in an abusive situation, or where somebody's using you, or where somebody's trying to hold power over you, somebody's trying to dominate you, they're going to get their karma, okay? Here comes the Metallica song again. Flash before my eyes, now it's time to die. Die is literally transform, but with the Mentor of Swords being in here, it could literally be a physical death. Every theme here is physical, spiritual, and mental. Okay, so it's 3 different things, 3 different situations based on the same idea. Okay, so karma is coming. Look at that, the flame. There's a flame of initiation next week, I believe, a fire trine. I can't remember what day it was. I was just working on it. Grand fire trine. Time to get moving. So you will hear the call when it is time. 20 is about clarity, a new kind of team. So a lot of you guys are going into union, okay? And you have to be brave to not revert. Okay, what I mean by is don't pull your energy back. Remember what I was saying before? We used to pull our energy back in order to teach them a lesson. That's vindictive. That's a no-no. Okay, you must keep being love in order to get love. So you remain where you're at, even though you feel like it's taking from you, because there's a union happening here. If this person is showing that they are working on their past issues, their dark side. Indecision. Yeah, you don't need to make a decision right now, because when the time is right, the opportunity will present itself. The path will present itself. The angels will let you know. Some of you guys could be seeing repeating numbers with that angel thought. They're sitting on this true union. I'm hearing fake it till you make it. They're faking it till they make it, but it's actually there. It's more like they're putting this into practice. They're putting unity consciousness into practice within relationships and out in the big wide world. Okay. And we have the Lovers. Temptation. There will be temptations out there. Okay, but you're gonna feel guilty. You're gonna feel guilty if you've indulged in any kind of temptations, or this could be cheating, victim mentality, taking the easy way out. So there's a potential union that's happening here. Somebody is having a hard time. They're purging. They're cleaning up some karma for themselves. They probably have something in the 12th house. This conjunction, Capricorn is probably in their 12th house, which means Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They are getting hit pretty hard right now. There's a closing out. Lovers is Gemini energy, okay? Gemini energy with the Eight of Swords. There's a lot of, I want to say shaky ground, but it's not the ground is shaky. It's that you're shaky with this new ground. You haven't made a decision yet. You just know that you will pick it when it's time, but it's not time yet. You're waiting for the signs. All right, guys, I'm going to pull one card from the Hawaiian Healings Intentions deck. Can we get one card for Beltane, please? May 1st, Beltane. Okay, well, I guess we get 2 cards. There's 2 messages. All right. Hano Hano, honored, glorious, transmuting shame. Yeah, the guilt. Beautiful. My intention is to have compassion for myself, my choices, my challenges, and to replace my shame with love, honor, and tenderness. Oh, beautiful. That's, Prince of Cups. Yeah, tenderness. Shame is one of many ways to experience yourself as not good enough. You are evolving, growing, and learning to do your best. At your core, you are a glorious being, worthy of honor and love. Nothing that's been done to you and nothing that you've done is served by feeling shame. What serves is to honor yourself by being tolerant and compassionate as you gain wisdom from your experiences and learn to do better. Didn't I say that? Awesome. This one, I've never pulled this one before. Uhane, soul, spirit. It's a 20, a new partnership or clarity. Wow, or new harmony. My intention is to attune to my higher consciousness, vibrating high. Where's that? Honor my eternal self and take excellent care of my body so that I can bring my soul energy fully into the present. Yep. Your body is your soul in physical form. Your soul has infused and informed every cell of your body with the unique stream of consciousness that is your eternal self. Every physical attribute and challenge began on the energetic plane before manifesting in your body. You can attune to the infinite energetic plane and ask your higher consciousness for guidance on how to care for your body and honor your soul in this lifetime. Beautiful. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm way over what I've 20 minutes over. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Take care.